Hey friends, it's Jeffrey. So today's video is going to probably be about how I am coping with all this social isolation and quarantine, um, and just, talking about as someone who struggles with mental health, how I've been doing during this time. And I mean, thankfully, the medication. I've been doing okay. It's definitely been very hard. Um, which it's funny because I'm an introvert, and you think I would really like this kind of thing. And on the one hand, I do. Um, but I do miss at least having the opportunity and the option to actually go and spend time with friends if I have the spoons and the energy to do so. Um, so it's been very very hard um, for me personally to not be able to see any of my friends, um, as well as just the depression getting really bad. Um, I'm lucky that I do have the option to see a therapist. If that's something I want to go back into doing, I do struggle with this internal kind of thing where going back to a therapist means that I've somehow failed at recovery, um, and that it's somehow a bad thing that I'm gonna be judged by my therapist for needing to see him again. Even though I know that's not true, it's still something I struggle with, and it's hard for me um, to really uh, talk to someone, and I usually prefer actually going in and talking. I prefer going in and actually talking to the therapist versus doing it over a Zoom call because, um, well, one, it usually gets me out of the house, um, and two, there's like connection issues and stuff that could happen, and it just it feels a little bit more awkward to do it on a call. Um, Plus, I tend to like traveling and hanging out on like the buses and the subways. Not that I could do that because of the virus. Um, yeah, I find that it's really hard for me to not have a routine. I was originally supposed to be working all summer, but because of the pandemic, my work couldn't open. Um, and I don't think it will open. Um, so that's a struggle. I don't have a routine. I've been trying to get myself back into a routine, and it's just been very hard because all my body wants to do is just sleep. Sleep and not eat and not do anything but basically waste away, um, which I feel guilty and awful about because I want to be able to do things and to work on things, um, but it's hard. Um, and I just live with my mom, um, which a lot of people would say, at least you have somebody, like you're not alone, you actually have someone that you're living with. And while that's true, I don't really enjoy it. I would much rather live by myself. Um, it's not fun. Um, and I mean, at least I have a lot of time to work on my art and my animation, which I've been trying to keep up with and keep doing every day, whether the artwork turns out good or bad. And I got a Switch as well. I haven't played on a game console for probably over 10 years, maybe 12 years. So I've been trying to fill up my time with video games as well, especially ones I used to play as a kid, like Spyro and Resident Evil Devil May Cry. Sorry about the yawning. Like I said, I've pretty much just been sleeping all day. Or not sleeping, sometimes I just can't sleep at all. I just really miss my friends. And seeing people and hanging out, and even though I have D&D, which is nice, you know, we can all do it over Discord, which is great. I miss, you know, being able to be in person and laugh and order food and hang out and stuff. I do try to work out. I do try to go for a walk when I can. I don't have very many friends that live near enough to me. I've got maybe 2 or 3. One that's really in walking distance by about half an hour. The other 2 are a little bit harder to get to, but could get to on a bike. But everyone's finding it hard to get out. And yeah, I find that at least my anxiety isn't too bad. If anything, my paranoia is really bad and my depression is really bad. You know, like I worry that by not being able to see any of my friends in person, that they'll start drifting away from me, and eventually not want to be friends anymore. Or that they enjoy not seeing me. Which logically I know is not true, but it's hard. And there's not really much I can do with coping besides trying to focus on anything else, like my drawings, my animations, binge watching shows. It could be a lot worse if I wasn't on medication. Sorry, I hear the ice cream truck. But yeah. So basically, long story short, this quarantine sucks. I understand why it's necessary. Don't get me wrong. I just wish that I could see friends and hug them and hold them and just be around them. I'm gonna try making more videos when I can. I usually like to do them when my mom's not home, but we're pretty much always together. So I don't know if anybody still actually watches my content, if they want me to make specific videos around something. You know, please, you know, let me know what kind of topics you want me to talk about. It could be trans related, could be mental health related, could be art, even art related, anything like that, you know. Let me know, and I'll try to make more videos when I can. Bye guys.